Hi everyone, this is Mitch from the SportsChatPlace.com, and it's Monday, December 7th, 2009. We got Monday Night Football from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Does it get any more football than that? I'll tell you what, we have free $10 bets courtesy of our friends at oddsmaker.com. If you haven't taken me up on this offer yet, by all means just email me, Mitch at SportsChatPlace.com. I'll email you back a bonus code. You just enter it in when you sign up at oddsmaker.com, and you get a free $10 bet, no deposit, no obligation. I've given out hundreds of them. I still have hundreds of them to give out, so if you haven't got one yet, don't worry, I haven't run out. So by all means, just email me, Mitch at sportschatplace.com. Tell you what, we got a pretty decent game here at Lambeau Field tonight. I'm in Chicago. We got a light dusting of snow this morning. Tomorrow night is when the real big snow is supposed to hit. But there's a 60% chance of snow tonight at Lambeau for this game. And we won't see big-time accumulation on the field in Green Bay. At least they don't think so, because they have a heating system underneath the field. What it does is just makes the field a little soggy. So, we'll probably see some white stuff, though, on the field. And that's part of December football at Lambeau, part of the reason they schedule, this game for Monday Night Football, hoping that they get that kind of weather. But, I'll tell you what else is happening at Lambeau Field? Aaron Rodgers is just taking a beating this season. He's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, and it's not even close. 44 times he's been dumped, and that doesn't even count the hurries, the hits, and everything else. That's 25% more than the second most sacked quarterback in the NFL this season. Wow. Yeah, the Packers are 7-4, coming in off riding a 3-game winning streak. Cowboys and Niners, not just the Lions game that we saw on Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, Packers going to be well rested for this game. As they come in. It's been almost a week and a half since they've last played. The Ravens, of course, had Pittsburgh their last game. In a Sunday night matchup. So not quite the same situation going on there. In any event, the Ravens have a killer defense still. Terrell Suggs doesn't look like he's going to be able to go again in this one. Ed Reed is very dinged up. He'll be a game time decision. Ray Lewis, he's been playing injured all year long. The Ravens, it doesn't matter who they have in there, as we see, with Bart Scott leaving and Delius Thomas, guys throughout the years, they always seem to bring it to the table when it comes to defense, and that's what Ray Lewis is all about. I look for Aaron Rodgers to take a real beating again in the pocket tonight. I think the Ravens, they do whatever it takes to get to him, and I think they get to him early and they get to him often. I think we have some value here in this line as well. I think, you get the 3 points for the home team, and that brings us to 3, which would be in a pick'em game. But this line is the Packers are laying 3.5 right now, and I personally just don't see it. I think the Ravens are the better team, and there's a lot of value on the money line. I'm not just going to leave you with that comment there. Let's take a look at the reality of the situation. The Ravens 6-5 record. Okay, 6 wins, 5 losses. The 5 losses, all to teams that are in first place in their division. Okay, fine, first place in their division. Let's look at it. Twice to the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, the Bengals lead the Ravens division. They also beat the Steelers twice. They also beat Green Bay at Green Bay this season. So there's 2 of them. Okay, the other one at New England in a game, one of the most controversial games, not just of this season, but in NFL history. We saw Tim Donaghy last night on 60 Minutes. Woo! I'm surprised he didn't mention that game specifically with those ticky-tack calls where Tom Brady was accused of campaigning for roughing the passer calls, which I certainly think that he was, and I think those calls affected the game. It obviously did, as the Patriots were stopped on 3rd downs and then got automatic first downs, which they converted those drives into touchdowns, which was the winning margin. Okay, let's take it even further. The Ravens lost to Minnesota, a team that beat the Packers twice. Okay, they lost by 2 points in that game, something that the Packers wish they could have gotten that close in 2 tries against the Vikings. And then the Ravens' other loss, a 2-point loss against Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts. No shame whatsoever in that. So that's the Ravens' 5 losses. Their 6-5 record. Very, very deceptive. They've played the toughest schedule in the NFL when you just look at it like that. And, they're coming off beating Pittsburgh last week, so I really like the Ravens in this matchup. Their backs are against the wall. They know they need to win. They know they need to win because their playoff hopes are hanging in the balance. And, Ray Lewis, let's go out there like a bunch of wild dogs. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a dog with its back up against the wall, and nothing more dangerous than that, especially when you play defense and hit like the Baltimore Ravens do. We're on the Ravens in this one. We like them with the points. We're also on the Ravens on the money line. This is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Be sure to join us for all of our picks, write-ups, and actions throughout college football bowl season. And, of course, for every single NFL game, we do at least a pick and a write-up. And be sure to take me up on that free $10 bet. Just email me, Mitch at SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.